great. Good evening. How is everybody? It's a beautiful night here. No, you can't see me. But this is my introduction video. My name is Rob. It's actually Robert C. Ayala. And I'm an accountant. I own a practice management firm. I've got a couple licenses in a few states. And, who I am and what I do that's not fundamentally what's important. What I think is important is that we open up a session every week and we just answer questions about all those entrepreneurs, all those people who want to do business and make things happen. Because sometimes we all focus on all the millions of dollars we're going to make, or what I hear from customers all the time that walk through is, I want to conquer the whole world. I want to be whole big. And I say, well, why don't we just start with your block? Let's start there, and then we can move forward. So what I like to do is just offer perspective that leads to actual results. So I have 3 corporations today. I have a couple of licenses, as I said prior, in a couple of different states. I live in New York. I work in New York. I have a client base in New York. And for the most part, I spend my time helping people bring businesses to market. And so Rob the Accountant is a podcast where we're just going to sit and talk to you. Well, I'm going to talk to you. I'm not going to really edit videos to play music or all that good stuff. I may occasionally throw an advertisement in for my accounting practice for tax time or something like that. But what I want you to ask me the questions relative to business. Do you want a DBA? Everybody always shows you these things to say, hey, let's take advantage of this. Let's do this. But what about building wealth for yourself? And how about this? How about just building freedom? How about if you're just so tired of working all week? What can you do? Like anybody. What can you do? Not your ideas. I don't want to focus on that. That's on you. But how do you take those ideas and turn it into action where you can start selling something right this moment for yourself and make money? And then once you start making money, you have all the intricacies of all the other things that you have to deal with. But baby steps leads to freedom, and freedom leads to companies where you can actually hire people and have other people work for you. And you know what? Provide somebody with some opportunity. The last 3 years of the pandemic, and I won't get too political, but I'm a Democrat, but I bleed purple. Locally, I vote for a lot of Republicans. I vote against a lot of Democrats. It's about money. I'm almost 50 years old, and in 30 years, the only thing that has fundamentally changed is I pay more for everything, and I have less money and work more just like everybody else. And so we look and we say all the billionaires and all the millionaires and all these people, and if the little guy just takes the time to play the same game as the big guys, just maybe collectively as the population of the United States of America, we can have our voices heard. W-2 wages are taxed at the highest rate, while business owners and people who invest get all the upswing. So that's where we're going to be. That's my introduction. I'm not shy in the sense, but I do presentations with groups of people, our Medicare practice and our health insurance practice. It's there. I also work for the New York State Exchange. So, speaking in front of groups is not the problem. And I don't really care too much about how I look or what I do. I just want to be here and make the focus on trying to just help a few other people maybe see a happier day with a couple more dollars. Because where I live, shit's expensive. Shit keeps getting expensive. And my siblings, and my children, they're having to work, and they're doing the same thing you're doing. So thank you for your time. We'll figure out what time we're going to do this every week. Most likely it's going to be Sunday, and it's going to be late because reality is that when you stop living to work every day for a paycheck, time is a different subject. You navigate your family, your life, you make that important, and you fit your business and how you're going to make your money and how you're going to push that stuff forward within that, so that you can just do what you want. That's what American is. Everybody says, oh, America's free. Well, we're all free, but we sure trap ourselves, all of us, into things. And I always say it's weird that a majority of Americans over 60, 70 don't fully own their homes, but they've all been working for 50 years. So that's, to me, sometimes the system's a little rigged, and you know what? You just got to make it work for you. So thank you again. I wish you all well, and I hope you guys join me for a conversation. Good night.